J-Lo's ex-husband exposes her. Brandy and Monica tour drama. Saweetie slams the rumors. Got this video here from the Impressive channel, ladies and gentlemen, which I'll leave in the description for you guys to check out more and even subscribe. Now look, let me just say this. I know a while back, I believe J-Lo's ex had tried to expose her for something. I don't know what's going on with Brandy and Monica. I didn't even know they were touring together. And this whole Sweetie situation, we already know how people get passed around in the industry, man. So, hey, we ain't gonna waste no more time. Let's jump right into it.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Impressive channel. Saweetie finally addressed the rumors about her allegedly being a yacht girl. For those who don't know what that is, it's basically women who service wealthy men. Now these rumors came about because Saweetie was put on blast by the—
And let me clarify. If that's what she's doing, she's grown. She can, if that's what she wants to do, she can do it. But as said before, there be a lot of illegal stuff going on those yachts. You know, they're saying some of the girls aren't the age that they claim to be, or they say they are. So that's when it gets tricky, you know.
This woman named Maybach May, who claimed to be her road manager. She made a lot of wild accusations about Saweetie, saying that she's a home wrecker, she's on drugs, and also she's into voodoo. She also exposed some of Saweetie's alleged text messages, and she claims that she's the reason why Saweetie linked up with the soccer player Jadon Sancho. And she was hounding Saweetie and Jadon to pay her cut. So it kind of made Maybach May look very suspicious. Like, she didn't talk like she was a road manager. She was almost talking as if she was a madame of some sort. Or
Right.
maybe she was just a high-end matchmaker. But either way, she sounded sus. But Saweetie did fire back at the allegations, and she said the recent accusations made about me are false, defamatory, and deeply disturbing. These claims misrepresent the facts and are solely aimed to damage my reputation. This person never managed me. She was simply introduced to me by family. Her motives are now obvious. I'll let the lawyers take it from here. I am glad that Saweetie finally responded, because the rumors were definitely getting out of hand. And even though Maybach May claims to have receipts, I don't think it would be in her best interest to expose Saweetie anymore, because she's kind of looking like a madame. And I don't know if she is, but that's what it's giving. And the more she exposes her hand, the more it looks suspect. And it could lead to her getting investigated if she's not careful. So she needs to leave Saweetie alone. Now, moving on, I want to talk about Jennifer Lopez getting dragged by her ex-husband, Ohani Noah, after she did this interview on the Howard Stern show where she blamed all her exes for why her relationships didn't work.
Oh my goodness.
Do you think you've truly been loved?
No.
No. And do you think you really have experienced loving someone?
Yes.
You have.
Yeah.
And when you can't get that love back,
What I learned, it's not that I'm not lovable. It's that they're...
So if she's saying she felt like she's never been loved, then why is she getting with these people? Like, ain't she back with Ben Affleck? Sometimes you gotta look in the mirror. You know what I mean? That's wild for her to say that. Let me see what she's about to say again.
think you really have experienced loving someone.
Yes.
You have.
Yeah.
And when you can't get that love back,
What I learned, it's not that I'm not lovable. It's that they're not capable.
they can't love.
They don't have it in them.
They
They
have
need to appreciate the little person inside of them.
They have little
need
to
love
give.
them. Yeah.
You've been in a relationship with
And
people.
they gave me what they had.
Right, but
They
it's not
gave me
enough.
all of it. Every time.
But it's this much. It's
All
a
the
little bit.
rings, all the things I could ever want.
Right.
They tried to give me the houses, the rings, the marriage, all of it. But
They didn't love you
they didn't,
and didn't know you.
and I didn't love myself.
Right.
Now, one thing I would
There
say
you
Jennifer was
go.
right about is she didn't love herself. I
Thank
don't feel
you.
like Jennifer has really taken enough time to truly be by herself, because the last 30 to 40 years she has been in a relationship back to back to back to back. I mean, she not only has been married multiple times, but also she had boyfriends in between. And it's like, dang, Jennifer, how can you really have time to really love yourself and also assess what went wrong in your relationships if you're hopping from one man to the next? But it does show that there's something in
Sheesh.
her that is empty, and she's using men to fill in that void. And some of the men that she chooses
And you also got to look at this too for the men out there. Like, you look back at her dating history, and a lot of the guys are saying, like, hey, I want a piece of that too. You know, it's crazy. You know, for a guy to date her as well, knowing that, I'm just saying, I'm just trying to think of what was her longest relationship. You know, if you're a guy in the industry, like, really, if you sit down and say, you know what, I got a thing for J Lo. I'm a date her with the potential of maybe marriage. I don't know if guys are doing that, but she has to love herself enough to know this. You know what I mean? It is very strange and weird, man. Very strange. A lot of people call her a narcissist.
aren't exactly that good, but there are others who have been good to her,
It
but
is
she
great.
just didn't know how to cherish them. So I think Jennifer has a serious issue with taking accountability, and her ex-husband, one of her ex-husbands, Ohani Noah, went off on her when he heard her say that her exes weren't capable of loving her. He said, "Stop putting us down. Stop putting me down with your victim card. The problem is not us, not me. The problem is you. You the one who couldn't keep it in your pants. You have
Oh,
been loved few times. You have been married 4 times and have had countless relationships in between. You have had good relationships. Me, for example, I was in love with you. I even moved out of state, leaving my job, my family, and friends behind to support you, to love
damn.
you, to protect you, and care for you. I am an amazing, loving person, great human being, honest, faithful to you, never lied, never misbehaved, never cheated on you. I was too good for you. I'm too good of a man for you.
Know
But
his worth.
you chose fame and fortune, moving a part of our relationship. You decided to lie, to cheat on me. And even though I stayed, I even tried to keep the marriage going and alive. You even begged me to stay because at the time you didn't want bad press, caring more about you, about your career
Wow.
instead of saving the marriage. And I stayed. But you went for the fast lane of your career and stardom, not caring about me. You wanted to continue on cheating and lying. I couldn't stay anymore and deal with the constant lying. That's why I left you. That's why I divorced you. Tell the truth for once. Let people know that you are the problem. You should be embarrassed, ashamed of yourself." Whew, he had that pent up for years. And I think a lot of his hurt came from the fact that Jennifer Lopez left him for P. Diddy,
Oh,
because
Lord.
Jennifer was going up and up in her career after she filmed the movie Selena, and she was trying to break into the music industry. And she used Diddy for her music connections, and Diddy ended up wooing her away from her husband. And she just dropped Ohani completely. Like, she did not care. And he's still hurt by that. He's hurt that Jennifer just discarded him once she found no more use for him. So yeah, Jennifer should take accountability for some of her failed relationships instead of just blaming her exes. I think that's crazy. And this is the reason why she's gonna have trouble keeping a man, because she hasn't really sat down and assessed what she has done wrong, and she hasn't made the proper adjustments. But I think if she takes time to be by herself and really heal, then that's where she could really make some changes, you know?
I might split this video into one talking about the J Lo stuff, and then the whole Brandy and Monica stuff. But yeah, this going back to the J-Lo thing, just seeing all those guys, you know, I'm glad the ex-husband said that. Like, for her to say that they aren't capable of loving her is like, it's pretty wild, man. Especially when you look at the whole like Diddy situation. People be tripping me out. Hey, appreciate y'all coming over. Like, share, comment below. The original video will be in the description for you guys to check out more and even subscribe, man. Shout out to the Impressive channel for the video. All right, peace out.